Hi guys, everybody from YouTube. This video today is going to be about a problem that I had with the DS708. As you probably noticed, I haven't made any videos for it for quite a long time. And the problem I had basically was no connection to the car. I had over the last few months probably the odd time where the machine wouldn't connect, but usually by disconnecting the machine and connect it back on, you would solve the problem. I now know that was nothing to do with the fact that I've disconnected the machine. It was to do with something else. But basically where the problem was, it really became obvious. It was the other day on a Mercedes C-Class 2008, where the machine would not connect to the car. That's it. After a lot of attempts, connect the machine, disconnect the machine, eventually I managed to connect to the car. Connect to the car, and on that occasion I went into live data. So I've connected to the car, engine ECU, went into the engine ECU, went into live data, select live data, and the live data fields, they were all empty. And I thought that was weird. And then obviously, because obviously there was a problem there just tried to connect to the car. So now that I can even look into the live data, obviously there was a problem there somewhere. So I've started to try to figure out why the machine was not connecting. And I couldn't come up with nothing. So I disconnect the machine, and what I've done first was I've measured the OBD16 from the pins to the back, and all the pins have continuity. Then I've measured the cable, and the cable gave me continuity on all 15 pins, or 15 connectors. And because I had continuity on the cable, I went to the machine itself. When I got to the machine, I've opened the machine, and I've checked all the relays. I don't have the machine here with me now, but there's a bunch of about 10 or 12 relays at the back. I measure every single relay. I've measured all the diodes. By the way, by looking online, the only thing I found was on the forum, this guy that had a problem also with the machine not connecting, where a resistor was burned. Anyway, I measured all the resistors, all the capacitors, all the diodes, all the fuses. Nothing was wrong inside the machine that I could see. I even thought it was a problem then with the microcontroller inside the machine. But the machine was powering on okay, with no problems. I could go through every single menu, through everything on the machine itself, and the machine worked with just the connecting side of it. And because it was randomly, I mean, on this Mercedes, I think I managed to connect to the car twice, and it was so random. The no connection, not so random. The connection was so random. I could connect every now and then. I thought, no, it can't be the machine. So I came back to the cable. And what I've done this time is what I should have done actually first time. I've stripped the cable here on this side just to check something, which I'll explain in a minute. But basically what I've done to check the cable was, obviously, I've done this. I put the connector in there, and I went in there into pin 16, and then I got to the other end, and I went to pin 16. In this case it's not 16 because pin 16 is gone. I need that. Sorry guys. So there we go. So continuity, and I have about 0.4 ohms. Okay. So then I went, let's say, pin 1, for example, and go to the machine, continuity. And what I've done is I've done one by one, okay? And what I'm going to show you here now is, I go to this pin, which is pin 16, okay? No, you can see there's continuity, yeah? Now we're going to go to pin 14, which for you guys that know is the CAN low speed. As you can see, there's no connection to that wire. There's one wire that is not connected, but it's not that one. Let me go differently. Let me go to pin number 6, which is CAN high, which is that one there, yeah? Pin number 6, 0.4 ohms. But watch this. Pin 6 is okay. Pin 6 is okay. It's not pin 6, it's 14. It's pin 14 that needs CAN. That's the one. So can you see this, guy? I hope you can hear this on the video. So CAN low, which probably is the wire that I connect straight into the gateway. And then I have pin 16. No, that one in there. I think this pin. There's another pin here somewhere. I'm gonna try to see which one is. I know there is at least two. That's another one here. I hope you can see this. So it's pin number 9 and pin number 14. All the other ones I couldn't really see this happening, but anyway, so obviously there's broken wires inside of this. I've stripped this one, this side, just to have a look to see if there's anything visible on here happening the same. I haven't opened this one yet, which I'm going to do now, so see if we can spot where the problem is. So guys, I've stripped the cable out and it's quite obvious straight away. I hope you're going to be able to see this. So there's two broken wires. I don't have a clue why they broke, but obviously there's two broken wires here, and to be honest with you, all the wires are kind of kinked in here, and it's a little bit weird because if you think about it, this is straight after this kind of sleeve at the back, so that would be straight after this. So the only thing I can think is when the cable fits, if I put the machine back on the case with the cable on, the cable actually bends straight after this sort of outer sleeve, so it bends straight away here. So the only thing I can think of is that it's been bending so many times, you end up I break the cables, but I can easily see that all the cables are suffering from the same look. All the cables, all the wires, sorry guys. All the wires, look for this wire. I hope you can see the wire is all twisted, all breaking up as well. So yeah, so this was the reason why my DS708 was not connecting. So guys, if you have a machine that is not connecting, if you have a DS708 that is not connecting, double check your cable first and measure the cable properly. Don't do like I did, just a quick measure, because it led me in the wrong direction, where I actually went to open the machine and I spent a lot of hours around that machine to measure everything. So just measure the cable properly. So here is the culprit, guys. I hope this video somehow can help someone out there. This was the experience I had with the non-connection problem, and hopefully more videos for the DS708 will start to come out. Thank you guys, thank you for watching. Any comments, just put them below.